In this video, I'm going to show you how to use some of the math functions in the math library for Java. So what we're going to do first is just take a number and we'll take the square root of it. So I'll show you how to use that. So first I'll create a double called number. And I'm going to give it a 0. Well, let's give it 9. We'll take the square root of 9 and it should give us 3. So to take a square root, you can say, well, I'll create something, a double, called answer. And then in answer, I'll take the square root of 9. So I'll say math dot, right, so this accesses the math library. And to do a square root, use sqrt, and then whatever number in there. So right now, inside the variable called the number, I have the number 9 as a double. So it'll take this and square root it, and then I get my answer. So if I type out system.println, system.out.println, then, and I want to print out answer, or I like to type words, the square root, so I know what I'm printing out. The square root of number is, and then answer. So hopefully that prints out 9 and 3. So let's see. Compile. Cool. Square root of 9 is 3. Okay, that's great, but I had some formatting issues. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. There. So that's how you use the square root function. Let's use well, let's see what happens if we put in 10. Nothing should happen. I mean, it should still give us the square root of 10 because they're doubles. Close. Whoops. So let's just play around with that. Yep. Okay, it's close to 3, but that makes sense. What about, what if this was actually an integer instead of a double? Does it accept integers here? I think it should, but it'll still come out as a double. So let's compile that. Okay, cool. And it's still 10. Maybe I'll change it to 9. So that way it gives us 3.0. Close. Yep, still, but it gives us a double instead. It outputs a double. What I can do here, like the only thing I can't do is I can't say, since the square root stuff outputs doubles, I can't change this into an integer. I'll get a compile error. So yeah, it's saying incompatible types. This outputs, whoops, that was weird. The square root function outputs doubles. So if I try to put it in an integer, it's not going to work. So that should be double. Is that all I want to show you? I think maybe it is. Yeah, if you want to use the power function, maybe we'll do the power function as well. So let's say number and then the power function. So answer already has this in it. What if I change that? Answer gets math dot power. So if I want to do something squared, let's say I'll take 9, which it'll input it as a double, even though I'm putting an integer there. 9, and I want to raise it to the power 2. The first entry is the base, the second entry is the exponent. So it should give me 81 if I print this out. System.out.println. Now, well, 9 squared is, let's see, answer. So up here, when I used answer, I put in the square root, and it put it there, and then it printed out, and then I changed it. So this is no longer going to be 3. it's going to be hopefully 81. Let's see. So it prints out that first time when I take the square root of 9, and then I square it. So that's how you use the power function and the square root function. I think I'll be done.